Hello, 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 everyone. And welcome. More Xenoblade Chronicles 2. How you doing, Beer? How you doing, Issei? Welcome, welcome, gamers. Hope you're all doing well today. Let's see. We're just continuing on with the main game, really. Yeah, it is a good day, minus the heat. Yeah, I feel that. Good lord, it is fucking hot. Like, Christ, this summer, I don't know what it is, but this summer, just in comparison, is just ridiculous. On the AC for the first time. Electric bill be damned. Yep. Yep. I mean, shit. You got it, so you might as well use it. But, like, on the same time, it's like, but why? I have no idea where we're supposed to go. I think we're supposed to go up here. I think that's right. Right now it feels like a cold fan, so hopefully it's still working. Yeah.
Who'd have thought that Nia was a blade too?
Why didn't you tell us, Nia?
I just didn't, okay?
No, it's not okay.
You lot really are just children, aren't you?
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll understand one day.
Hey, you know, me, Rex, Nia, we've all got some kind of deep blade connection going on with us, haven't we?
To tell the truth, I am a little envious. Lady Morag?
You know, I'm sure it could be arranged.
Would it leave a scar?
That's kind of part of the bargain.
In that case, maybe not. No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
Relax. Much as I appreciate the sentiment, I wouldn't want you to harm yourself.
I am sorry.
Anyway, what do we do now? It's all well and good that we escaped, but we've got nothing to show for it.
Don't worry. I know where we have to go.
Are you sure, Rex? You know Pyra's location?
I think so. Near the World Tree. I see a rotting titan. She's there.
A rotting titan? Could it be?
What is it? Morag knows such a place?
Close by the World Tree, against the side of the Great Void, I've heard there's a titan known as the Cliffs of Mauritha.
Mauritha? That name sounds familiar. Lady Morag, there are tales. Tales of a land of the dead, and the cliffs that lead into its depths.
Yes, indeed. The land of Mauritha. A place no living soul has ever witnessed. Well then.
All right. The land of the dead.
Mick, you here again? Is it passion or idiocy?
Patroka. Just ask me out already.
Piss off and die, Mick.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get around to it one of these days.
So, what are you doing anyway?
You know, the Marsanis is the last Tornin warship. I'm readying it for battle with non-mortal opponents.
What are you talking about, non-mortal?
Surely you don't need me to tell you.
You don't mean...
Something wrong?
Uh...
Did you want something?
Oh, food's ready. Get it while it's hot.
You came all the way here to tell me that? You've got quite the crush.
Mick Kyle, I'm gonna crush your...
Okay, got it. Well, I'd better go and eat this delicious spread.
Mick?
Interesting things are afoot. But yeah, I got a new overlay today. And I got stream avatars, and I have a new CPU, so hopefully things are running a lot better than they were. Yo, what up, Time Lord? How you doing, gamer? Welcome, welcome. Well, the question is, how are we getting to the Cliffs of Mauritha? I doubt any sailor will just be willing to give us a ride there. Thank you for following me yesterday. Yeah, no problem. No problem, man. Thank you for following back. I appreciate it. New CPU is always good. Yeah. But any sailor would just be willing to give us a ride there. Yeah. I'm not going to be keen on getting that close to the World Tree. I need to turn the game audio down just a hair. Yo, what up, Umbra? How you doing, gamer? Welcome, welcome. Hey, yo, yeah, how you doing? How you doing? In that case, I will charter a military vessel. It may not be the most efficient route, but it will be reliable, I can assure you that much. Our special inquisitor thingy. Special inquisitor. Huh. I might consider this to be one abuse of my privileges, you know? So we headed to the port at Haradog Palace in Moradane? Yes. Bridget, could you send word ahead that we are coming? Of course, Lady Morag. Leave it to me. Right, then let's get moving. Yeah, get your books, gamers. Get your daily logins. Yo, what up, Happy? How you doing, gamer? How you doing? Okay, so we need to go to Moradane. In Haradog Palace. I like books, yes sir. Yes sir. I'm okay, just woke up. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I also have stream avatars now, so you guys can go down below the stream, and you can pick an avatar. I have a bunch of them. I have your default, your Pichu, because Pichu is my favorite. But you can be most Pokemon. I added a few Dragon Ball Z things in there. I added some Dead by Daylight killers and survivors. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Pichu do be cute. Pichu is my favorite Pokemon. But yeah. Okay, so I need to go up. Which means I need to take this elevator. Pichu is a very good Pokemon. Yeah! I added a whole bunch of stuff from the Steam Workshop onto that.
Many amazing places in it. Perhaps best.
I figured there would be a large selection. Any more? I've been expecting you. You've heard my business here, I presume? We require passage to the Cliffs of Mauritha. Yes, ma'am. The preparations all complete. Now this will be an easy voyage. Are you sure you're up to it? How's the new CPU feel? Or is it too early to tell? It's kind of too early to tell. Partly because I am playing a Switch game. Originally today, I was going to play with Mr. Marinera and play more Dead by Daylight, but his mouse broke, and the new one isn't coming in till like either late tonight or tomorrow. So, I never really had problems with the CPU during capture card games. It was only during what is it? Just PC games. Oh yeah, also, you see that little star that's going around that's like right below my mouth right now? That little star, you can if you time it right, you can do exclamation mark jump. And you can catch that star. And you can get more points. And there's a leaderboard for points. And I think normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like be able to spend those points somehow. Oh wow, that's so cool. Yeah. Absolutely, ma'am. As orders of His Majesty the Emperor, only the finest of sailors have been gathered for the sight. I'll have to thank him for that later. Well then, shall we depart? As you wish. The Cliffs of Mauritha. That was very fast. You have a side quest. Alright, you, however, have things that I'm interested in. More core chips. This is better for Wolfric. Ooh, but this one is also good. Yeah, actually. This one gives him 3% crit though, but this one just gives him 40 more attack. Go for this one. Yeah, and it costs more, so it's probably better. Go. Let's just trick out everyone while we're here. Ooh, I don't like the loss of the crit chance on rock. For you, however, going down to 8% for quadruple your, yeah. Paladin Cannon. Dromark. No. Nim? I mean, this one is just a buff, so why not? You need something. You definitely need something. Yeah. 65 auto attack is not, it's not cutting it. Not hitting it like it should be. Nothing good for block rate. I know we're like hitting the limit of what we can do for block rate with her, but I'd like to keep the block rate up. Yeah, 3% for that. Paladin's Edge. You... Yeah. Paladin's Axe. Morag. Nah. Ooh, hold on. This is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, and then... You just need something. This drops it by 1%. Take that. Okay. Now we're good to... Well... I guess get into a cutscene. The Cliffs of Mauritha.
So these are the Cliffs of Mauritha.
A rotting titan, drifting aimlessly until death takes it.
I just remembered. Malos mentioned this place once. It's a shortcut to the World Tree.
Makes sense.
Let's push on. Pyra is definitely somewhere ahead.
I love going through all the avatars. You can really tell what's not a Pokemon. Yeah, of course.
Pathetic. Look at all this trash. Huh?
Rex, are you okay? Rex?
I'm fine.
Could it be? Pyra is in trouble?
I don't know. But we have to hurry. I have a bad feeling about this.
Why are you running? Why are you protecting this garbage? We Aegises don't need these things. You want to be free of them, as I do!
Stop it! I'm not like you at all! I am... Stop! Stop stealing my memories! No!
Well, damn, Father. Look what you've been hiding away. All right then. If that's what you want, I'll do it for you!
This bro looks constipated or smug. Christ. I don't think it's constipated. Oh yeah, so Nia can now be equipped as a blade. And you can kind of make Rex into a pseudo healer. The issue is that then locks away all of Nia's blades and require you to use one of the other two. Normally you would use Morag, because then you would run 2 tanks. And then Rex would be a kind of healer, with Nia as the blade, being the healing blade. I don't really like this, because it's a bit I don't know. It's weird to play with. I just prefer to have Nia as a unit with her own set of blades and her own AI to manage healing, because she's good at healing. She's not good at fighting, but she's good at healing. Also, I think I'm like way over leveled for this area because nothing is targeting me.
What is it? Did you remember something?
It is done. Once we establish a link with what Mikhail is preparing aboard the Marsanes, everything will be complete.
And the Aegis?
Oh, that? It's not an Aegis anymore. Just a lump of meat.
I see.
Ah! Come forth, Ophion! What's that? Clever girl. It has its own attack instinct, capable of autonomous action. She knew that. That's why she came quietly. No matter. All it needs is a little reprogramming!
An earthquake?
In a place like this?
It's close.
Let's go.
All right. So Pyra is not in a good spot. All right, we actually have to fight things now. I will say though, there is a lot more content to this game that I'm just not doing. And part of it's just because I just don't think it's great stream content. Because a lot of this game, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of like side quests in this game. And like some of them are good, right? But a lot of them are just really grindy. So like, I don't know, it feels not worth the effort. Get up, Cora. Okay. Like, I'm gonna try to do all the... I'm definitely doing all the main story and all the DLC that, like, matters. But there's, like the side quests in this game, much like the first game, are very much, like, fetch questy. So it would be me going up to a person, me spamming A because I don't want to read it, because it doesn't matter, and then me going and killing something or going and fetching materials. And then me going back to a person, spamming A. Or a cave. Okay, I'll jump down there. Runo Caven. Secret area.
That is quite something.
That's also something. There's a lot of secret areas around, and you can find them mostly through doing the side quests.
The wind is my mate.
I don't have wind mastery. Hold on. Gauge blades. Oh, by the way, the cooking game is a lot tougher than I thought it'd be, to be honest. That's as much as I'll say on that. Okay, okay. So it's actually worth its salt. I need to sort by element. Down to wind. Wind mastery. You don't have wind mastery. You don't. You do have wind mastery.
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
Thank you. You do not have wind mastery. You have wind mastery.
Hey.
We now should be able to utilize this jump.
Use my power.
There we go.
No! We lost the
God damn it. No. I don't have a team. I don't have a team for this. No. Hop on this, lose all aggro. Hop off, fix the team. Okay.
Rock.
No, I
Pleased to
want
meet
you
It
there,
sounds fun.
then Rock,
Pleased
and
to
then
meet
you.
Together at last.
Okay. Like each individual blade in this game has like a side quest dedicated to them, and like fully voice acted cutscenes and stuff, and it like gives you a lot more in-depth look on the actual blades.
New enemy in the mix.
The issue is to unlock this, you gotta do a whole bunch of stuff with them first. What the fuck does this? Does this need more fucking wind mat? God damn it. Oh, oh, Earth Mastery. Why does that need Earth Mastery? That's a lot of content. It is a lot of content. This game is very long.
Bye-bye daytime. Master
Don't think I'm gonna sit and do it all. Yo, what up, Hannah? How you doing, gamer? Welcome, welcome. Hop off this. Thank you for boss check and hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, spin this around. This wooden platform. This is a Xenoblade gamer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't bother that thing.
Oops.
God damn it.
Supposed to happen.
There we go. We would have gotten like some little cutscene over there that's like, oh, we can't cross this way. We have to do something. And then it's basically just the route I took. But now we're here.
Hey, look what I found.
I'm worried because what, Hannah? What?
You're finally here. I've been expecting you.
Malos.
Your core crystal.
I found
you
literal
finally
shit
gave
on
up
the
your
floor of the
little
bath.
human act. Are you
Yeah?
looking for a place to belong, or are you just a fickle child who doesn't know what she wants?
Where's Pyra?
Hell if I know. She's probably dead by now.
I'm alive. She's alive.
Think whatever you like, but don't be mad at me. All I'm doing is reclaiming what was stolen from me. You're never going to see her again. You make me laugh, you know that? Look at you. That salvager brat I picked up in Argentum. Standing here with the gall to challenge me?
Someone's gotta. We're not gonna lose to the likes of you.
Capitalism.
You
Oh,
did
thank you,
well
Hannah.
to make it this far.
Thank you for the alert.
But you end here.
Tora!
Master Bod!
What the hell is this?
Watch it, Sheled. Malos's power will destroy anything it touches. It'll take your arm or your head right off.
What? What are we gonna do?
Poor, helpless little maggots! Nia! You!
Nia!
I should have used this power earlier. But I was afraid. Afraid to go back to those days. Lives have been lost because I was afraid.
Nia!
But someone taught me that I don't have to be afraid. Now I get it. My life has a purpose. Your power might destroy Malos, but my power restores. As long as my friends have the will to live, that's all I need. There is no wound you can inflict that I cannot heal. Blade weapons, too. They were born from us and could be healed just the same. Rex! Everyone! It's time to end this!
Yeah!
Yep. Time to not use Nia as a blade, Lamau. So Malos, in his full power. Might need to turn the game down a bit. Malos has a unique thing with him. If you notice the name of his arts, you might be able to hear him shout as well. He's actually using a Monado. Yeah, Monado Cyclone. The very same art that Shulk used. Very interesting connection, and I'll explain a bit later. He's actually pretty decently tough. Especially when you don't have Pyramethra. Yep, there's Monado armor. Which, I believe, unlike the first game, actually just helps against most things instead of just against physical attacks. Because there is no difference between physical and ether attacks in this game. Monado Eater. This is his unique art. It's a very I don't want to say dangerous art. It doesn't actually do that much damage, but it can catch you off guard if you're not ready for it. Because it is AoE, will hit basically all your team. God damn it. I need to try to get either back up to level 3 on Rock or on Wolfric. Or I can just use Nia. Doing this on Nim will actually heal the whole team as well. Okay. Switch back to Wolfric. Monado Jail. That is... It's just a blade shackle, which stops you from using specials. And from switching blades. It's annoying, but as long as you have good like levels, you should be fine. Yeah, the Cyclone's definitely the worst art. But not only does it hit everyone, but it also knocks you down, which just leaves you open. Yep, then Toro went down to Monado Buster. Oh, goddammit. Get up. Get up. We don't got time. Fuck. Alright, get me up. We might need to go grind up a little bit. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah. After Malos gets enraged, he's a lot more difficult, which happens when he's like about a third of health or like half health. What the fuck? Alright. I can't go into a menu while we're in chase. Easiest solution in the book. Don't worry about it. It do be like that sometimes. It do. It do.
What happened? Master Pawn, you can do it.
I guess I could try farming up some core chips, core crystal. No, what's the fuck are the ox cores? Ox cores. I don't have anything on you. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. You don't. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. We could do with some more of those. I could also do with like sending out this, the Merc group. Fire and wind, huh?
I will strive to do the utmost best, whatever my role. Roger that.
Huh? Yeah, de-equip Dogus.
Watch your mouth.
Then we can add some randoms.
Oh, don't worry. I won't talk your ear off. There's work.
The Merc group does allow for easier grinding, and I've been very much ignoring it. Not for any real reason, but just because I've been lazy.
I withdraw reluctantly. I'll support you in every way. I vow to carry out my sworn duty.
There we go.
From today, we're the bravest of the brave. I'll head out right now. Just remember to have fun.
Alright. Now let's view the quest log and see what we can actually do. Tenderhearted Beast is Wulfric's Blade quest. The issue with it is you need Pyra in your party, so we can't actually do it. However, I do think there are a few other places where we can get blades. Because I do know of a few places that will just let you yoink a blade. Completely just there for you. Guaranteed.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
One of which is in Gormott. I forget Bum ba dum bum ba da bum bum ba bum ba bum ba. Forget if I need to do something specific for it, or if it just happens. I know there's one from you, but it's money. Yeah, you need 500,000 G for a inherited core crystal, and that gives you a special unique blade. Bum 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 ba da dum ba. I also know that there is. Oh yeah, there's something in Tora's house we need to do. That's right. Little detour. Little detour.
We go. What will we find?
Datapon, Tora is here. Datapon said he got letter for Tora. That's right. A very strange letter, meh. No name of sender. Shady, shady. Letter inside even more shady. Look. Dear Tora, handwriting so terrible that Tora lost interest in reading. Whoever wrote this definitely few Napon doubloons short of a horde, but have his own advised read on. Okay, Datapon. Dear Tora, gather following data of blades and input into Poopy. Tora, I guess that means Poppy. Then go to Bulge Harbor. Tora, I think it said Bulge Harbor anyway. In Morardain. Well, that's definitely mysterious. You have any idea who it might be from, Tora? No sender. Perhaps a friend? Tora, have no friends with such sloppy handwriting. But someone must know must be someone Tora know. They know all about Tora and Poppy. Master Pawn is interested in who it is. Of course Tora interested. Well then, we just try doing what the letter says. Really? Is that okay? Of course, Tora. I'm sure gathering this blade data it mentions will be no trouble if we all pitch in. I wouldn't make any promises until we hear what the exact extent of our task is. Okay, Tora will endure more terrible handwriting to read details to friends. From plain ether cannon using girl blade, data on beam barrage special. From plain knuckle claw using boy blade, data on assault rush special. From plain twin rings using doggy blade, data on dual fang special. From plain great axe using boy blade, data on axe throw special. From plain shield hammer using girl blade, data on aerial shield special. From plain bitball using girl blade, data on flash bomb special. Oh my god. From plain mega lance using giant blade, data on beam halberd special. From plain chroma katana using boy blade, data on multi raid special. Christ. It said we need all those 8 pieces of data. Whew, tall order. What Red Rex promised. Ugh. No, it's fine. We'll do it. Piece of cake. Yay, Rex is hero among men. Don't worry, Rex. The rest of us shall lend our assistance. Morag is also hero among men. With friends helping, tasks should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Among whom? Right then. Shall we get gathering? We need done, at the Bulge Harbor, right? That is what letters say. Task is so many, so Tora divvy them up in smaller bunches. We do in order. Okay, Datapon, we get going. Not that kind of a strange Datapon can wait in the quest, so be careful. Shiny new power. Received. I believe this is a DLC quest. Yes, it is. But we get a blade out of it. Okay, try using Beam Barrage Special of Girl-type Ether Cannon using Common Blade. What is this heart? I need fucking Pyra. Of course I do. Okay. The easy way to do that is literally just going into lower level, then going down here. Nope, it's high tide. Going to upper level, going like here to the way tree, slapping on a normal blade, and then just charging them up so they use a special.
Let us go.
Beam Barrage Special of Girl-type Ether Cannon. Alright. Of a Girl-type Ether Cannon by weapon class. Ether cannons, and then you are a girl.
Forward to it.
Beam barrage. I don't know which one that is. Beam barrage. That is that level 3? Oh no. Alright. Can I exchange order. Exclude. We're soloing this. Fuck, I'm forgetting the buttons. What's the target button? There it is.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Careful of the attack.
Oh no.
And hit. My thoughts exactly.
We are not gonna get to level 3.
Just so. And hit.
Hmm.
Daring shot.
No, we're not.
Just like your attitude.
Nope.
Your helmet makes for quite a snug berth, my boy.
It's not my fault if you
Then we go to the next one. Yeah, we already reset. Okay. So we actually need to go fight something worthwhile with a team. Okay. So change order. Include. Alright, and then I just need to use Rex. Get this thing to level 3. Use its special. I know there's high level shit around here somewhere. There always is. It might actually be easier to teleport to the cliffs. Yeah, we're teleporting to the cliffs. Nah, teleport back to this, because I think there's a bird here that we can fight.
Let's rest a spell.
Let's go.
No.
There we go.
We lost the upper hand. Just so.
Steady.
I don't think I need to, like, win. I just need to do the level 3.
Daring shot.
Okay. I just, like, don't use any specials. Should be able to get it. Fuck, I hit A. The one thing I wasn't supposed to do. I fucking did it. Well, if I just need to get level 3, I can switch to other blades. Use their arts, and then switch back. Switch to you. And there we go. Now we just need to wait for the common blade to get back up. Level 3. There we go. Alright, now we can actually just kill this thing. Maybe we don't have to go with something quite as tough. We could probably go with something a bit weaker. That is that one done. And now, let me teleport to this. I know there's a few, like, just actual ground enemies that we can deal with.
And we're you.
Let us go.
And Knuckle Claw. I think it's a dude Knuckle Claw, right? Knuckle Claw boy type. Yes. It's a dude. That's the wrong. How much of a grind is this game? I mean, if you don't like it, it's a lot, but like I don't mind this game. It's grind. And if you like actually just do the side quests as they come and like actually like, you know, do not even like do all of them, you just do some of them. And then, you know, do the Merc Guild to a degree more than me. You could probably just clean sweep this game. And if you actually like gave a shit about like aux cores, like I should be, but I just don't because Lamau. I could be running this a lot more efficiently. Alright, boy type Knuckle Claws. There's bit balls. Alright, Knuckle Claws. Girl, that's a dude.
Ready to roll.
Alright, fair, fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's show him a thing or three. Loud and clear.
Alright. Use your 3 arts. Damn it, I need to stop being behind this thing. That thing only affects you if you're right behind it. Alright, and then switch to our zombie. There's her moves. She goes up to level 3. Now we just need to wait for you, and then level 3. Awesome. And now we can just switch to a different character and just go nuts. Damn. Alright, pick up Nia.
Nia, keep it together.
Thanks, Rex.
Okay. Okay, I can honestly I can do 2 different level 3 specials if I do it right. Assault Rush, Boy type, Knuckle Claw. Oh, I've already used Beam Barrage. Assault Rush. Which one's Assault Rush? Assault Rush. Character. You. Affinity chart. Assault. Fucking. I don't care about your. Assault Rush is level 2. Ah. Okay. Hey, buddy.
This'll be a walk in the park.
I can get to level 2. I can get to level 2. Come here. Motherfucker. So you can sit and probably do this more efficiently if you actually like remembered what all the things that you need to do are. However, I didn't. And so I'm doing what it tells me in these two little bursts. God damn it. Alright, level 2. Alright, fantastic. Now, we put our weapons away, and we run away. Because I've done what I need to do, and I no longer care about fighting them. And then we get away from them. And then now it's try using Dual Fang special of Doggy type common, Axe Throw special of Boy type. Okay, Axe Throw... Okay, so I need a Twin Ring, Boy Great Axe, Girl Shield Hammer. Okay. Alright, weapon class. Right. Twin Ring, a boy Great Axe. That would be you. And then a girl. Fuck. What was it? Boy Great Axe, girl Shield Hammer. Okay. That's wrong button. Fuck. Shield Hammer. Girl Shield Hammer. There she is. Okay. And I need to do Triple Drive Dual Fang Screw Edge. Axe Throw is level 3. Okay, Axe Throw is level 3. Okay. Dual Fang, Axe Throw, and Aerial Shield. Dual Fang, Axe Throw, and Aerial Shield. Dual Fang is level 2, Axe Throw is level 3, and Aerial Shield is level 1. Okay, so I use a level 1 on the shield, level 2 on the dog, level 3 on the axe. I need a level 1 on the hammer.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Stick it to him.
Eat it. My thoughts are iron wall.
Steady. Drill. Defense from your armor veil.
Eat it.
Alright. If I remember correctly, Rex's shield hammer is actually like infamously bad. The shield hammers are a tank class. Alright, so level 1. Get you up. And then I need level 2 on the dog. I'll try to get all 3 of these done in a single fight if I can. Fantastic. Now this is going to be the tricky one. Need to get level 3. Okay, what's that? Alright, pick up this stuff. And then use these 2 arts. And then we need to go down to this, and I need to get level 3 on you. I'm gonna go make myself a copy of your bag. Alright, be safe, Happy. Be safe. There we go. That is level 3. We'll go ahead and kill this guy. Nice. Not a whole lot of dropped, but, you know. Okay. Try using Flash Bomb Special on Girl type Bitball. Okay, Girl Bitball. Giant Mega Lance and Boy Chroma Katana. So Girl Bitball. Big Mega Lance. Boy Chroma. Okay. Girl Bitball. Boy, Girl Bitball. Boy Katana. And the Mega Lance I think only comes in one type. Weapon class. Chroma Katana. Bitball. Or wait, no, Mega Lance does come in other people. Do I have a giant? Yeah, there he is.
I'll shine on the front line too.
Alright, Bitball, Chroma Katana. The boy Chroma Katana. Surely, okay, there he is.
Ready to roll.
And then a girl Bitball. There
I'll
it
work
is.
my ass off to meet your expectations.
Now I need to do what on each? A Flash Bomb, Beam Halberd, Multi-Raid. Flash Bomb, Beam, Flash, Beam, Multi. Flash Beam, Multi. Flash Beam, Multi. Flash Beam, Multi. Flash Beam. Okay, so it's number 2 on you. Flash Beam, Multi. It's level 3 on you. Level 1 on you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So it's 2, 3, 1. I have them in my inventory. It's 2, 3, 1. Okay. Right? The katana need level 1? Or no, the bitball need level 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's fast travel back here. So that way these enemies respawn. Alright. Bitball is a very weird class. Because you're playing dodgeball, I think, or soccer, but you're just beating the shit out of them with the ball. You're not actually like playing a game. Alright, level 1 on you. And then we'll use this. Switch to you, because I need level 2 on you. Fantastic. Now I just need to get up to level 3. Don't know if we're going to be able to do. No. Damn. Okay, so now I just need to get to level 3 exclusively using the Chroma Katana. Hey, hello. Use you real fast to farm our needs. long as Rex is not the main target, I feel like we should be fine. We do not want to use any other specials. I'm gonna switch to you. Use your specials. Double level 2. Fantastic. Then I can switch to you. I return with coffee and some food. Ooh, what type of food you get, Happy? And there's level 3. And now we leave. Now we just leave, because it doesn't matter. Go to Bulge Harbor, an old factory. More ordained. Just some steak, rice, nothing too crazy. Okay. I should go get food. I realized I started streaming without eating. I'm not a smart man. Where's Bulge Harbor? Or did you not eat? No. There's Bulge Harbor. I was dealing with a lot of stuff this morning.
Let's rest a spell.
From here. Okay. But anyway. Let's see what happens over here. What kind of person would stand around waiting in a place like this? All of Banner's accomplices were rounded up. This stinks of his handiwork. The letter was suspicious, all right. Poppy, hate to say it, but this feel like trap. I've been waiting for this moment, Tora. Who that? Me-ho-ho! Oh. My back. Who you? Why you send Tora a letter? Why you want Blade data? Tora, dear little pot, do you not recognize me? I Susu, Grampy of Tora. The poor other wing, it got bells on. Meh. Did Tora forget voice and face of old Grampy Pond? You look similar, but there's no way you're the real deal. Grampy Pond was killed by Mui Mui. Meh. Tora not believe me. Sad day indeed. Feels like Susu might faint. Tora, are you sure this isn't your granddad? Grampy Pond is dead as doornail. Besides, Grampy Pond better at writing than this imposter. Fair food's important, yeah. That sad effect of injury from Mui Mui. Limbs no longer move with grace of younger years. Possibility level of story increased to unexpected levels. Tora still not believe. First dead upon alive, now somehow Grumpy upon alive too. Life not that easy or convenient. Meh. Nothing for it. This risky move, but Tora has forced my hand. There is proof that Susu say who he is. What proof? Search in roots of Saffronia tree in Guelith Paddies, near Orion, capital Fonsa Mima. What dig up there will prove that I telling the truth. Seems like there's only one way. Shall we head there, Tora? Master Pond, let's go. Fine. But if this proof no good for convince us, we not come back here. That okay. Take care, Tora. Alright, we're going to Orion now. To prove to see if this is actually Tora's dad. This is not Uriah, that's Tantal. It's the other whale-looking thing. This one. Fonsa Mima. Probably near the gate. If I had to imagine.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Alright. It's down there. I need to have a different team. I no longer need these blades. Ba-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
Sounds fun.
Rock, pleased to meet you.
Together at last.
There we go. I'm hoping I have the prerequisites to dig this thing up. Where is it? It's over here. Excavation.
You're all mine.
Earth,
Ah,
grant me strength.
easy peasy.
You're all mine.
Key item obtained. Not safe for work folio. Tora, what's inside? Tora cannot show. Very top secret information. If Rex see his head explode. What? Pat. What are you blathering about? Just show us already. No, Tora cannot. This is special book of Grampypon. Grampypon, Datapon, and Tora use it as design bible for making us of artificial blades. What the fuck? My W didn't want to work. W. Poppy's and Lila's designs, huh? If that book influenced your designs, I'm not sure I want to see what's inside. Yeah, let's not dwell on that. I can't capitalize W. What? Can you not, like, caps lock it? Why would that be a... Why was that a condition? Why is specifically Shift plus W? That Napon is really your dad. Meh, that's true. This book very precious to Grampypon. He spent many hours locked in a room with it. Presence of book mean that definitely Tora's Grampypon Susu. W, yeah, there you go. Your Grampypon is alive! Masterpon, let's go back to Bulge Harbor right away. Caps lock Yi, but I can't do it with Shift W for some reason? Ah. You know, Happy? That's what we call a skill issue. Also, probably need to get that fixed if you want to ever, like, you know, run in a video game. Yes, Grampypon is waiting. Alright, back to more Ardain we go. Bulge Harbor.
That was a slog.
Let us go.
Tora, it looks like you found what I had hoped. Now do you believe me? What's wrong, Tora? Did Tora forget bygone days when we worked together so passionately with Sunnypon and Tadazo? Tora not forget. You real Grampypon Susu. Tora. You real biggie pon now, Tora. Taller than Susu. Thanks to eat tasty sausage every day. Tasty sausage every day. Ew. Anyway, that's enough reunioning. There's a special important task to do. The Tora input blade data into Poppy like Susu write in letter. Yes, with the help from friends, Tora collected all data. But why Grampypon needs such battle data? It is for benefit of friends of Tora. But how it helped Rex? Poppy, please come with Susu. Masterpon, permission to go? It okay, Poppy. Follow Grampypon. Understood. Situation become uncomfortable, Poppy will activate Stranger Danger Protocol immediately. Why assume such thing of Grampypon? You eat every day? Ew. Ew. Is Poppy really gonna be okay? Tora have no idea what big idea is, but Tora trusts Grampypon. Hope that is not big mistake. Knowing what I do with your grandfather's proclivities, Tora, perhaps you are right to doubt.
what in all rest Grampy Pon Susu do?
Some kind of new paint job?
She's got antennae, I know.
He make modifications?
Negative. This puppy is Puppy Mark II. It's great honor to meet friends of Professor.
Huh? He's made a second poppy?
That's not quite right.
Poppy Mark II operate under remote control of Poppy.
Exactly. Poppy Mark II have no will of her own. Poppy do steering and play Poppy voice through clever speaker system.
This function open world of possibility, like fresh new improv routine where Poppy play off of Poppy.
Shall Poppy demonstrate?
That sounds fascinating, but perhaps best left for another time.
So Grampy Pon want Rex and friends to also have Poppy they can use. And that way make Poppy Mark II.
Wow, we'd be pretty unstoppable with another Poppy by our side.
Friends still thinking small, like tasty sausage for Little Pon. Susu not have time to dream small.
What's he on about?
Poppy, please execute program.
Poppy, hear and obey. Please to come out, Poppy Buster!
What the?
Why is it shaped like a nopon?
It is kind of cute, though.
Thank you kindly for your compliment. You too are exceedingly cute.
It talks.
Susu equip it with specially crafted artificial intelligence program is made to support Poppy.
Yes, I am indeed, if you pardon the self-aggrandizement, a superlative AI. Your awe is fully warranted.
Whoa!
Oh, this is only tippity tip of iceberg. Poppy?
On mark, ready, go! Poppy Buster, initiate transformation!
Acknowledged, ma'am.
Oh my.
Poppy Buster, here we go! Poppy Buster, docking complete!
Valued friends of Miss Poppy, the Poppy Buster is standing by to excel, pending your orders.
Whoa! That's so cool!
Yeah. She's blonde now. Nah, now we have a mech. Grampy Pon Susu. Or I think Grampy Pon had it in him. This increased Tora's opinion of Grampypon by a factor of 5.
Mehoho! Grampypon have many years to expand the scope of reading material. And as I say before, no longer have time to waste on dreaming small.
Tora underestimate Grampypon, but now Tora adjust estimation. Adjust upward.
Mehoho!
Right, so how would we make use of this Poppy Buster then? Thanks to the data you kindly gathered, I can operate in my greatest effect irrespective of my driver's experience.
In other words, Poppy Buster can become Blade of Rex or Blade of Nia. It is no matter.
Can Poppy Buster become Blade of Tora?
Tora already have Poppy.
Absolutely correct. Poppy always fight by Master Pon's side.
Touching words, new heart of Tora. As long as Tora have Poppy, Tora not need stupid Poppy Buster.
Would you like me to crush him for you, ma'am?
Meh.
Tora misspoke. Poppy Buster is greatest invention. Please do not crush.
Now is time. Poppy Buster seems to be brimming with prep and attitude. Anyone want to go on test drive? Totally. Then for test measures, go to Moradane and defeat Maxos Arachno. Your choice for first opponent. Poppy. You're not used to fighting while also controlling Poppy Mark II, so best to take things slow at first.
Your fear is absurd and unwarranted, considering I will be there to support Miss Poppy. Poppy feel more confident already.
Personality matrix appears slightly outside initial parameters, but learn by doing seems like best approach.
That sound good to Poppy.
Party formation has changed. We now just have Poppy Buster on Rex. You can now engage the Poppy Buster as a blade. Currently he's engaged on Rex. However, you can engage Poppy Buster to any driver, except Tora, at any time without having to spend an overdrive protocol. To do so, simply engage him when the right drivers engage Blade screen. Feel free to use the new built power of the Poppy Buster in whatever way suits your battle needs. He's fucking massive.
Hey, us again.
Yo, the Merc Group.
I'm back. We worked really hard for this one.
Great work.
Well, I've struck upon a...
Alright. Nothing more in Argentum. Nothing more in Gormott. Nothing more in Araya. Going through is this. Okay.
I'll do it.
I withdraw reluctantly.
Of course.
I'll support you in
You need
every
my
way.
help?
Another Chroma Katana.
Roger
Oh,
that.
fantastic. Okay.
Watch your mouth.
The bravest of the
From
brave.
today, we're the bravest of the...
Yes, yes, yes. Etheria, okay. Tantal. Strength plus 10.
I'll lend you my
Ah.
stuff. I will strive to do the utmost best whatever my role.
There's work to do.
Sworn duty.
There we go.
The ardent lancers
Through
stand
the
ready to smite evil.
cacophony of voices yelling at you.
We'll do a sweep and be back by lunchtime.
Right, skip travel. Where are we going? Fucking, I completely forgot. Arachno. More of that. Where the fuck? Oh, it's just something that's like over here. Okay.
And we're you.
Let us go.
Or not. There's a side quest right here, though. What do you do? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the host, Happy. Thank you, thank you. Big preach, my guy. Forgot. Oh, you're fine. Perfectly fine.
Okay. Alright, no. How do we get there? This might be an upper level thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Off we go! What will we find?
It's just over here. Oh, we could, yeah. So we could have had Poppy Buster a while ago. Hence why this thing is only level 30. Alright. Drew aggro not long enough. Poppy Buster is also a light element blade, which very much helps fills the light element out, as opposed to just being the base 2 blades in the game.
Oh my! Oh my goodness!
Oh, that All Might is very loud. Shit. Turn him down. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yo, what up, Shifter? How you doing, gamer? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How was your stream? What'd you do? What'd you do, gamer? Thank you for the shout out, Happy. Thank you, thank you. Oh my, it was so loud. Yeah, yeah. In moving over, I had to make a whole new scene, and I forgot to slide the volume down for the overlay. So that's on me. That's on me. Sorry. But he should be fixed now. He should be fixed. Yeah, but how was your stream, Shifter? How are you doing? What are we fighting now? Why is there a timer? Tries to clear Jump King. Suffered a bit. Or a lot, you know, usual stuff. Ah. I have seen a bit of Jump King. Does not look like a fun time. It's like a getting over it type thing. Where it just sounds like it's hell on earth. So I applaud you for even trying it, because that's way more than I would do. But I mean, at least you had fun with it, right? At least I hope you did. Alright, we killed the thing. Let's leave. I'm not looking to fight man-eating Glenn with Poppy Buster without a core chip. Just walk away. It's fine. Just walk away. Report back to Grampy. Alright. Yeah, something like this. I mean, it's pretty fun if you like platformers, but also pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's also it's very unforgiving. Also, Xenoblade Fog, yes sir. Yes sir. Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 are some of my all-time favorite games. So I really am glad to be able to play them on stream. Man, you returned. Expression on faces tells who's who test drive was success. Naturally it was. You can't possibly have expected me to fail, can you? With support from Poppy Buster, Poppy can give 110% energy output. That's great to hear. Was anything needing tune-up? Poppy and Poppy Mark II both operating with no glitches whatsoever. My performance was also flawless. Still need to play them. Also Xen and Xenosaga. So much game tries, so little time. Yeah, I feel that. I'm very, very excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 though, coming out in like a month. Or not even a month, it's like less than a month, it's like 3 weeks now. Very, very excited for it. That's the life of a gamer, yes sir! Yes sir. Great news, great news. In that case, Susu will give Poppy Buster to friends, as planned. I think I'm going to enjoy your company, friends and companions of Miss Poppy. Likewise. Meh-ho-ho. Then it's about time for Susu to go back into hiding. Happy Pon not want to see Dadapon? Dadazo now living perfectly content life without his Dadapon. Maybe best to leave that way. Saw the info from the Nintendo Direct. Look pretty cool. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm very excited for it. The new combat system sounds incredible. I cannot wait for it. After all, great advancement in Make Poppy and Lila. Also possible because Susu not in picture anymore. I believe it is better for Tora and Tadazo to stand on own feet, keep inventing wondrous inventions. Tora have complicated feelings now. Happy Pon, will we meet again? But of course, dear friends of Tora, please take good care of Tora and Poppy Mark too, and Poppy Buster too. You've got it. We're a caring bunch, really. Please take care of self, Professor. Thank you, Susu surely will. Until we meet again. Say, now that I think about it, what's that name mean? Poppy Buster. I totally forgot to ask. Yes, it's been bothering me too. Poppy Buster. Do you know? Of course I know. Miss Poppy chose it for me. Poppy choose a name like that? Indeed. Poppy chose most proper sounding name from list of 3 provided by Professor Susu. What do you mean proper sounding? It's Xenoblade, but now you can do fusion dance. Exactly. It looks fucking insane. And then you get like a different person depending on who is like controlling it. And like you can, like, classes are just like non-existent. Like you can put anyone in any person's class. So it's like you can just play whoever the hell you want and it doesn't depend on like the gameplay. That's super cool. What do you mean proper sounding? The 3 top ideas of Professor were: number 1, Poppy Obey Powered Panzer Inferno. Number 2, Susu presents New Poppy XL Deluxe. And number 3 was Poppy Buster. That's one hell of a choice. Yeah, you got the fucking, yeah, you got points, Happy. Let's go. Holy shit, I got it. Yes, sir. Yeah, now you got little stars coming off you. Look at that. Yeah, you're actually kind of encouraged to do it because of the take skills from the other class mechanic. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very, very, very excited for it. Yes, naming sense of Grampy Pond always was notoriously bad. I can definitely see why you choose Poppy Buster of the other 2. As an added bit of trivia, name meant to suggest enough power to take down even Poppy. Poppy think that's slightly in bad taste, but then again, what do Poppy know? Coolness of name is paramount. Poppy got that right. Make choice is correct. Cora is very proud. To quote great Nopon scholar, Meh-ho-ho. Well, I feel a lot better knowing where the name came from. Let's keep up the good work, Poppy Buster. Yes, please do. I myself will undoubtedly excel through to make you swoon, ma'am. I'm sure that together, we'll still make your Master Pond prouder still. Poppy not think ego of Master Pond need any more stroking, to be fair. Shiny new power. Complete. And we get 3 motor chips. Which I believe are actually very decent. De-equip you. I don't... Fuck, I sent Wolfric out. Shit. Alright, well I guess you can stay then.
Rock,
There you
pleased
go.
to meet you.
Okay. I need to level up some of these. But also, I could not. Weapon modification, motor chip. This is fucking... It's fucking fantastic for Poppy Buster. Excellent, excellent block rate. Actually, a pretty decent upgrade for both of these. Especially for you. Yeah, you're only missing out on a little bit the block rate. But you're getting an upgrade to your basic attack. Okay. Now what I think I will do, also, is go over to Green Archipelago, Fonset Island, and then Corinne's house, just because I'm a cheapskate and don't want to spend money.
That was a slog.
And go here. No, I want to rest. Now we can up our levels by 2.
See, Gramps? I'm getting better.
Really? I'm still getting stronger.
More strong now!
My incredible power knows no bounds.
There is still much to learn.
Wonderful.
Fur of Master Pawn is ruffled. Engage comb protocol.
Tora dreamed about tasty
Oh yeah,
sausage the size of
and obviously not use elixirs until last boss. Probably not use them until on the last boss too. Yeah, no, you never use items in games. Of course not. You might need them later, you know? That's how I am in like every fucking game. I fit that stereotype to a T. I never use any fucking items. Having said that, I do think, God damn it. God damn it. I'm just jumping off this cliff. I don't want to deal with this bird. Yo, what up, Hylia? How you doing, gamer? How you doing? How you doing, gamer? How was your day? I assume you've just woken up. Good morning. Oh, it's Leftris instead of Rightris. It is. Hi. How you doing? I'm on the other side. This fucking bird is gonna be the death of me. Oh, thank you. I'm going to
That was poorly judged.
X immediately.
Like a phoenix from the
Go there. I mean, basic potions or something like that is okay for me, but something rare like ethers, probably not. Elixirs? No way. Yeah, no, of course not. In Pokemon, you gotta have all of them. You can't use them. You gotta like risk everything with your team's sanctity just to run to the Pokemon Center. Because why would you use items? That's inefficient. I just did wake up. Oh, well, good morning. Good morning, Hylia. Good morning. I know it's only been like an hour and 45 minutes, but I think I'm gonna take a small break. And I'm realizing I don't have a BRB screen for this, so I'm just gonna use my old BRB screen. Actually, no, I'll just use the stream starting soon, whatever, because that actually has the stream avatars on it. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go use the restroom, and I'm gonna go make toast because I'm hungry, and toast is like quick, and I can put it on before I piss, and then it'll be done by the time I'm done pissing and washing my hands and all that. He said, yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey, us again.
Nicely done.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I got toast with strawberry jelly, and I got a Lunchable because I was like, I want like some sustenance. Lamau. Welcome back. Thank you, Happy. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go see if we can take on Malos now with just our small level up. We should be in a better place.
This is the real me. Just watch this quietly.
Okay. I think the... Actually... Wait. No. Let's leave. I think the play here is actually to equip Nia. I think that's what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, goddammit. Can I not, like, leave the fight? Goddammit. Alright. How do I fucking pull the weapon out? There it goes. I think the play here is to bring out Morag and Cora, and then use Nia on Rex. Oh. Oh. Oh no. This is like actually the worst thing that could happen. Falling in this pit is like bad. Okay, well at least we're dying now. Okay.
Make haste and retreat. Stay back. You may not survive another blow.
Alright, now it's just me.
This is the
There we go. Okay.
all your troubles. Is the world spinning?
Tora made things a little easier for you.
Okay.
Poppy failed
characters. Switch over to Nia. To blade form. And then... And the answer is a no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or is it? Switch out Poppy Buster for Nia.
Showtime!
Nia is a unique blade, running Catalyst Scimitar, which on Rex has Saber Slash, Redemption, Hydroblast, and Water Flower. All... Or, well, this one spawns health potions, this one is just healing, and then this one is a knockback. This one just annuls defense. Not that great, but I don't think we need to do much to her, besides, like, slap a core chip on her. And even then, we don't need to, because she's just good out the gate.
Must have sensed our skill.
God damn it. So go away. I'm healing. Got it. Yeah. Oh fuck. I didn't equip a third person. God damn it. Well, we're not winning this one. It's actually a very good heal. One with 2 people for it, yeah. Easy. Easy clap. Do the stutter step strats. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely we can do this with Bora Morag and Rex on Mia. I don't think we're gonna win this round. Oh, the Merc group's back. Yeah, but it's like, look how good we're doing with just me and Tora. I'm not gonna pick Tora up because, like, I need to die.
Why not? Redemption. Out of the way.
I didn't have to do this in my original playthrough. I never actually used Blade Mia, because in my original playthrough, I just kind of face rolled this with the fact that my characters were just so high level. That, and I think I had better gear because I was doing all the side quests. The side quests actually give you a decent amount of good gear. Yep. Okay. Now I can equip a third person.
It's fine. We'll get them yet. We'll have our revenge yet.
All right, Morag include. Morag, what do you have? What do you actually have on you? Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. No!
This is the real me! Get a load of this!
No. We gotta run over here. Malos, come over here. I'm not fucking with that hole. That hole is the worst part of this battle arena. Yeah, get over here.
Time to take.
Won't be that easy.
See, if we were next to the hole, we would have just fell in. Yo, what up, Nick? How you doing? Xenoblade, Xenoblade, Xenoblade. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It didn't connect.
Yeah, get your book, gamer. I see the hole, I jump in the hole. No. Hole bad. Hole has monsters that are probably stronger than Malos. Alright, so now we gotta switch to me. There we go. I'll just fire on you. Then I use Steam Bomb on Nia. Then I can use Steam Explosion on Tora.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
You're not half bad.
Carvin pulling out all I found their weakness. Let me
Yep, use Photon.
Much appreciated.
Much obliged. Hydroblast.
I'm gonna wait till we take a little bit more damage. Like this. Then I'll use Redemption. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, we've got this in the bag.
I'm all right. None can withstand my flame. Hydroblast. My dead body. You have my thanks. My thoughts exactly.
Great redemption.
Heal more. No, the heal didn't go off. Fuck.
Here I go. This is the culmination of my mystery.
No, Mars gonna go down. Shit.
This is where we prove ourselves.
Damn it. Yep. Get up.
You're better than this.
Morag pulls more aggro than Tora, but Tora has more health. Morag is a dodge tank. Fuck, I couldn't get the heal off. Shit, that's twice in a row. Alright, now he's enraged. Goddamn. Get you up. Get this up. I didn't make it in time. Okay. Actually get this off. Yes. Okay, the heal went off. Fantastic. Okay, the health potion is actually requiring some strategy as opposed to just hitting buttons.
It didn't connect. I'm all right. Sorry. I know I should have tried harder.
There we go.
Blade combo, third stage.
Nice.
You're not half bad.
That's right, he's actually weak to light. That's just good to bring forth him. God damn it. The fucking heal didn't go off. I'm gonna go grab this. Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. Imagining to think while playing RPG. I know. Yeah, shocker. Alright. Heal. Fantastic. Oh. Oh, such good timing as well. Such big heals, yes sir. God damn it, Morag went down, I can't do a chain attack now. Fuck. Oh well, we'll just finish this normally. Okay. Alright, do a heal. There we go. Striker Edge! Yeah. But there we go. Now it's cutscene time.
I'm gonna kill you!
Don't you know when to give up, Malos?
Ah! That's an annoying power.
So sorry. You've got to be stopped. You're a menace to the entire world.
Is that so? Oh, you sweet talker, Nia. Don't you see how weak you are? Heal all you want, but you can't even scratch me. Where are your claws, kitty?
Very well. Then I'll show you. You asked for it. Rex, help me out.
You got it.
Follow my lead.
Okay.
Here goes.
Ah! Huh? What? Is that it? Huh. I hardly even felt it. What have you done to me?
I alter the replication rate of your body cells. Even an immortal blade is made from the same stuff as any other being. I use that to my advantage.
This is why Jin recruited you. He saw that power.
Who knows? Why don't you ask him yourself? I've got just one thing to say to you. The place where I belong is right here. See ya.
Is that the end of the game? Seems like a major antagonist. I don't know. You have to stick around. I mean, I do know. I'm not telling though. That's spoilers. Cape Ouru. Don't target me. Thank you.
It's hot for blood. Stay on your guard.
I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. Jubilee Gate. Why is this not open? What the fuck? So I gotta go around? I gotta go around. Agony. Oh yeah. Another secret little cave. Okay. Ah, a ladder. The best thing in the game.
Poppy boosters engaged.
I don't have Earth Mastery because fucking he's on a mission. Can't fucking. I don't need to check it again. I meant to hit B. I meant to hit B.
Very well. Okay, bring it on.
How about you don't target? Okay. Are you back from your? He is. Fantastic.
It'll be all smiles from
A good feeling. I will show you.
I could get used to this.
Wonderful. Okay. Now engage blades. Swap you out for you.
It sounds fun.
No!
God damn it.
We lost the upper hand.
Earth, grant me
Hey, there we go.
strength.
Okay.
We found amazing place,
Way of the
friends.
Practitioner.
What
Secret area.
amazing place.
Yeah, this is a special boss. Gladiator Orion. A level 100 driver. We will not be fighting him.
Must have sensed our skill.
At least not today. This is not going well. You know, not exactly what I thought would happen there. I don't know what I thought would happen, but that wasn't it.
Master Pawn, you can do it.
I was like a little early to fight him. Yeah, a little bit. Just a smidgen. Just a hair. Not exactly in prime fighting state. Okay, I see now what we need to do. Walk over here. Yeah, we need to fall down on this.
Oh,
There we go. Then we can fall down on this.
oh,
Now we can fall down on top of the gate.
oh.
Then we're on the other side of the gate.
Oh.
Then we can pull this lever. Opens the gate. Pointless walkarounds in Xenoblade Chronicles. Alright. Let's find out what happened to Pyra.
Pyra! Pyra!
Ah, you missed the highlight. We already have everything we need from her.
Jin! What did you do to her?
I already told you. I'm just trying to get back what was stolen from me 5 centuries ago.
Malos! You're alive!
You didn't think you could put me down that easily, did you? I am an Aegis. Don't underestimate me. I can't believe you fell for it.
You did this to her!
She betrayed herself as an Aegis, forming a bond with a piece of human trash. She tried so pathetically hard to hold on to her memories of you. But in the end, I got them all. She put up a brave little fight. Please don't steal my memories. Cute stuff like that. Sorry, boy. You came to this desolate place for nothing. Do you really want this useless husk? Go ahead and take it!
Pyra! Pyra! I'm so sorry. Pyra. Mithra. We made it this far, but...
Rex. Rex.
Nia.
Got it.
Dromark, take care of Pyra.
Understood.
What's this? I thought you'd start bawling and charge at me. What a big boy.
Stupid.
Huh?
I was stupid. I didn't understand Pyra and Mithra's feelings. Though we were destined to follow different paths, I tried to walk together. I walked in the shadow of the Aegis's light, blindly walking my own path, while she walked alone.
What are you blathering about?
So, I might be stupid, but I've made a decision.
Oh, what have you decided? You've come all this way. I'll hear you out.
It's obvious. I'll crush you into oblivion and take Pyra and Mithra to Elysium.
Crush us? Me and Jin? You couldn't take Jin on your own. And on top of that, I've regained control of all my Aegis powers. Not to mention the artifices. You're doomed, boy.
I'm not.
That thing is just a used-up shell. You can't rely on it to save you, boy.
I now understand what Pyra and Mithra wanted. And I understand what I have to do to make it happen. What it means to be driver and blade. Everyone, stand with me one more time. Let's get Pyra back and go to Elysium.
Oh. Oh, there's actually a fight here. Oh. I was eating my Lunchable. Shit. Alright, well. I thought it was just gonna be a cutscene fight.
Redemption.
The music's very good in this part. Music's actually very loud.
At least for me. In my ears, this shit's loud as fuck. Christ almighty, I can't hear anything. Damn it. Alright, gotta get more I got. Come on. Okay. There we go. And then one of them should be able to get the heal self-destruct on them. As soon as Jin's fucking evasion arc. Oh, okay, cool. No, combo the blowdowns. That's fun. That's fun. There we go. Nice. Steam explosion. Why did it work? God damn. No, why the fuck did I do more egg? Alright, thank God. Rotora. No one can die. God damn it. Man, we really just went from one boss fight to another, huh? I can't even get more I got. No one can die, including your opponent. Yeah, shit.
It's a new day, everyone. I love the promise of a new day dawning.
Let me look through some of the rewards we get. I was hoping I could go between them. Don't get a lot of EXP from these. You only get about 1,000. We need like 10,000 to level up. This one you get 32. This one you get 48. I guess some of these are kind of older. Yeah, what are like some of like these? Ah, this is a DLC quest. Right, New Frontier. Or we can just try it again. Or we can just run it back. See what happens. Maybe some RNG is different. Or I could equip some buffs. That's probably something I need to do. Yeah, I don't have any buffs. Alright. By fucking category. What is it? It's the Zerts that do arts recharge. Okay, do heart cookies. Then on Tora, what do you have? What? Affinity gain. Sure, I guess. And a Morag, you don't have anything either. So, do a heart cookie. That's just more arts regen, which allows us to do things faster.
You're nothing but a gawker.
Okay, time to take you down. We'll beat them with the power of friendship. Focusing on target. Save us.
I don't know who we have to focus down. I'm gonna assume it's Malos.
gonna save my redemption until we need it, instead of just using it. Yeah, like right now, instead of using it, I'll just pick up this. Yeah.
My dead body.
Yeah, and then I can just pick up these two. It's fine. Damn. More heal. God damn it, get up. Alright, do redemption. Okay, sorry if I'm not saying much. I'm actually like, I'm trying very hard to focus on this. Redemption to heal Tora. Gamer focus time, yes sir. Yes it is. Fucking Tora. Alright, and then we'll do Ruinous Weather. I think this will heal. Yeah, it'll heal him. Okay, that. Why do I have aggro from someone? Hello? I'm running 2 tanks. Why do I have aggro? This. Oh, okay. There it is. There's the cutscene trigger. Okay, you just had to get Malos down to a certain percent.
Oh! Have I mentioned how irritating that ability is?
You did mention that. What? This, it's ice. Jin, you!
But of course. This is Jin's true power. You may have awesome regenerative powers, but everything becomes futile once you get down to absolute zero.
Oh, absolute zero.
While they're vulnerable, let's do it, Jin!
Rex!
Nia!
I'm not done with you yet!
Morag, this is getting us nowhere.
Oh, too bad.
Poppy!
Take this!
Trash!
Poppy! Tora! It can't end like this!
Enough. Give up, Rex. Forget about us.
Rex, please listen to what we have to say.
Our power
has done nothing but bring you pain. It would be better if such a power didn't exist. We told you we wanted to go to Elysium, but the reason why we wanted to go there was to beg our father to let us die. So forget us, Rex. For the sake of the world, abandon us.
Abandon you? When you are injured, I feel your pain. When you feel pain, I feel the sorrow in your heart.
What the hell? Has he finally cracked?
You really think I can just stand by like this and watch someone I love suffer?
You can make it to Elysium. You can make it, with or without us. So please.
What would be the point of that? Listen, I swore to you. We're going to Elysium together. That's a promise.
Rex.
I'm going to Elysium for you. I'm doing all of this for you. We'll do it together. We'll find out together. We'll find your place in this world. Find out where we're headed and see what our future holds. So believe me, I won't let the world burn a second time. So, Pyra, Mithra, join me!
This is our whole being. This is the power we were granted at birth. So, Rex, are you still sure you want this?
Tell me, do you love this world?
Yes, Mia, Deserta, and you, Rex. I love this world because you're in it.
Well then.
What? How?
A new sword!
Pyra! Mithra!
Apologies, Rex. Worry not. All is well. I am lost no longer.
What's this?
That's better, don't you think?
I could get used to this. Everyone, attack!
Yeah! Payback time!
Ah. I love that scene so much. Alright. Finally. I don't want to ruin the moment. When I saw that big robot looking thing behind my Mithra, I thought it was a Gundam. It's not far off. It's not far off. Finally, Pyra has tapped into her true power. In this tutorial, I'll explain about making the most of her in her ascended state. In normal battles, you can achieve Pyra's ascended state when both Pyra or Mithra's affinity and the party gauge are at maximum level. To fulfill both these conditions, press X while holding down R to trigger the transformation.
When Pyra launches a blade combo in her ascended state, her power will be used to make whatever she imagines real, and let her choose any combo route to trigger. Select a combo route, press up or down when the combo request comes through. Pyra is incredibly powerful in her ascended state, but she can only sustain it for a limited time. Keep an eye on the gauge, it indicates how long the state will last. But you don't need to worry about that right now. There's no time limit in this particular battle, so feel free to go to town with Pyra's true power. We've reached the third blade. Rex has acquired a new in-game model. It's so fucking hype it is. I love this shit. Nope. I think you'll also see that I just can't die in this battle. And I think this particular blade has whatchamacallit. It's they don't have. I think it uses Mithra's skills. I think. Either that or it has its own complete new ones. I think. There we go. But yeah, they kind of juice the shit out of you for this fight. Unlimited true form and a whole bunch of other strange buffs that they for some reason they felt like, oh, okay, up to this point you just need to like fucking tough it out, bucko. But in this fight, yeah. Infinite. Anyway, it's a bit late, so I have to go have fun. All right, take care, Shifter. Thank you for coming out. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you. That, pick up this, pick up that, do this. This. Hey. There we go.
How are you matching my speed? Impossible! You can't have such power!
I don't get it, but I'm not complaining. This is what I've been searching for.
Whoa, so this is Pyra and Mithra's true power.
You want some more? He looks so sad.
Rex.
Weak. End me now, or you'll live to regret it.
I don't want to fight you. I just want to get to Elysium. That's all. I won't let you stop me.
That's not going to happen. We have goals of our own. You and anything that stands in the way will be wiped out.
What goals?
Our only purpose. Destroy humanity. Destroy the world. Then...
destroy the Architect.
Huh?
I am an Aegis, created by the Architect to erase existence. The ultimate weapon, the Endbringer!
Endbringer?
Yes, my only purpose is to destroy. I am the Endbringer. That is why I must go to Elysium.
Oh, the edge,
and
yeah.
awaken the
yeah.
ultimate artifice Ion.
You can't be serious.
I'm nothing but serious, boy. This is the sacred duty entrusted to the Aegises by the Architect.
You're wrong. Father doesn't want that. You're deeply mistaken.
Enough. I know I'm right!
That looks like Robbie Rotten.
Indeed!
God damn
Ends
it.
here!
God damn it.
Another guest at the party?
That's... Siren.
Bring it on!
Pyra!
I'm fine.
I've had it with you! Pyra! Mithra!
No!
Ah! The cliff!
Chapter 7. The Fear She Carries. God damn it, Hylia. God damn it. Motherfucker. Am I wrong? You're not. You're fucking not. Alright. Just Rex. Oi! Yeah. Chapter 8. World Tree.
It's quiet today, huh? That bell. I think it was the sound of our heart. Has it stopped? It stopped. But something's still ringing out. Yes. So we have to go now. We've got to be with Rex.
Mithra.
Rex?
All in one piece? I guess if you were injured, I'd be feeling it too.
Huh? Yes. I'm okay. Huh. Was I in your lap? This whole time?
It's like the opposite of when we met. By the way, I can see you're back to your old self.
I mean, thank you. I didn't say anything strange, did I? Talking in my sleep, or grinding my teeth, or snoring, or... I'm such a terrible sleeper.
You snore and grind your teeth?
Well, not always. I mean, it was just a figure of speech, that's all.
It's okay. What with all the fighting and stuff? You're out for the count.
Right. That's good to know. Where are we? Where is everyone?
We're under the Cloud Sea. This must be the place us salvagers call the Land of Mauritha. I don't know what happened to everyone else. Over there is where we fell.
From all the way up there?
Looks like there's some kind of powerful updraft coming from below. It saved us. I wonder if it caught the others too. I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Still okay? Let's get our bearings and then go look for them. We need to find a way out of here.
Any ideas?
Over there.
Are those the World Tree's roots?
Yeah. I bet there's a way up there.
There has to be. I'm good to go. Let's move.
How's Pyra?
She's sleeping. Shall I call her?
Nah. Let her sleep. She's been through a lot.
You're too kind.
Rule 5 of the Salvager Code. Always be...
I don't think we need to hear it. Come on, let's go.
Hey! At least let me finish, spoil sport.
The Land of Mauritha. The land beneath the Cloud Sea. Rex is a driver of the Aegis. The power of a master driver has awoken within him. This means that Rex can freely engage blades that originally resonated with other drivers. This is the reason why Mithra's voice feels kind of odd to me. Yeah. It's because, like, it's the same voice actress for both Mithra and Pyra. But, like, for Mithra, I think she's just doing her, like, normal kind of voice, and then for Pyra, she's doing her, like, almost like a normal voice for her. It's supposed to have zero emotion, though? Kind of. She's supposed to be, like, a tsundere. This is, like, a weird thing. I think this is, like, just Japanese people, honestly. Just, like, not being able to properly fucking have a character develop past a trope. And Mithra is supposed to, like, be weaning out of hating Rex, I guess. Mithra's voice kind of reminds me of, like, Mord.
Come out.
What? Mord.
Treasure acquired.
Mori Calliope. Who's that?
What over here?
Yeah, I hear it. Sure. Hololive. Ah, right. Right. It's a Hololive. Of course. Yes. Right.
Really? You got to meet Adam?
Yeah. I mean, it's like I have broken bits of memory about him. Adam told me something. He told me to fight for the things that I wanted to protect. I made my choice. I fight for you and Pyra. I mean, I'm still not good enough for you, but...
Don't say that. I've made a choice as well. Not to live in fear.
Hey, when you transformed before...
That form, it's our true nature. The sword changed, right?
Yeah.
It's not just physically stronger. It also lets us control artifices at will, so be careful.
Careful?
I mean, don't get carried away.
I see. Which one of you is it, in that form?
Which one?
Deep down.
It's not one or the other. It's both at once.
Like coffee with milk?
What kind of a... Something like that, anyway.
So you're Pithra? Myra?
It doesn't matter. Pyra, Mithra, they're both me. Call me whichever.
Okay, sure.
Which name will you use? This is the only decision in the game that matters. This is the only thing that actually changes anything about the game. It's the only thing that will affect something. And all it is what Rex calls her in the cutscenes. So you can pick Mithra, or you can pick Pyra. Now, I'm not biased, but Mithra just kind of fits me more, just like as a person, you know, fucking Mithra, haha.
You can transform at will.
If I need to.
Mithra sounds terrible, it does.
What? What are you laughing at?
Well, I kind of preferred your hair in that form.
It's like that, is it? You jerk.
Rex is a ponytail man.
That sound.
It's the others. Come on.
Yeah.
Based Rex. Okay, block the road.
What have we here?
This culture. Do you have a preference? Yeah. I like Mithra a lot more than Pyra. Partly because of the DLC, where we actually get more of Mithra's backstory. But just for physicality-wise, I like Mithra more.
I can't lose to these fools.
Jin?
He wound up here too. He's still wounded from before.
Rex?
That looks like Riku.
You can't move, right?
I've seen from
I can't just let you die here.
Yeah.
Even if you are my enemy. Mithra?
We must. But don't kid yourself that I think this is a good idea, Rex.
Man, took that hit to the head well. Yeah. Party formation has changed. Jin is playable once again. And I don't think he's changed much. Dead Fire Goldo. might be a bit loud. Turn that down. With the power of friendship. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Friendship is powerful, yes. I should also say, fucking Hylia. Hylia's the one who helped me find this overlay and then edited it to better fit me. So thank you again, Hylia. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, wasn't made of yeah, with the power of friendship. Yeah. There we go. I think you're shooting me. Yes, sir. There we go.
But why did you help me? I'm...
Our enemy? Yeah, we know that. Even so, it would have been wrong. I just thought... I can't let it end like that. And... No. It's nothing. Hey! What? Those flames!
You've got a lot to learn. You've got to burn these monsters up. That, or smash their core crystal. Otherwise, they'll keep coming.
Rigid! Poppy! Gramps!
Rex! Are you okay?
Poppy, find friends!
But... Jin?
Oh, really? So you lost Tor and the others?
It's fine. Master Pawn is not as soft as he looks.
It's faint, but I can feel the energy signature of Morag's weapons. She must be here too.
Okay. Let's rest up, then go look for them.
Hey, Rex. What about that scumbag there?
Ah. I think I beat him up pretty bad in that fight. I couldn't just leave him to die.
I thought it would be something like that.
Huh. Your sweet bleeding heart. So, what are we going to do?
Mithra? Maybe you could,
Fine. Whatever. Give me a sec.
I love the blue lady. Yeah, Bridget's great.
Incredible. What awesome power you've acquired.
This is the power of the Master Blade. The Master Blade possesses the data of all blade cores. This is...
What's wrong?
his heart. It's a human heart.
Huh?
He's a flesh eater.
What? What did you do to me?
Easy. You'll be fine.
It's not perfect, so be careful with it.
Mithra.
My name. You still remember it, do you? I guess that makes sense. You never did return to your crystal, did you?
Green Lady. Yeah, Green Lady's hot.
You're a lucky man, Jin. You've been given the second chance you denied to many brave Ardanians. I doubt your luck would hold up so well if Morag were here.
Mithra, didn't you and Jin?
Yes. We fought together against Malos once. That's why I need to know. Why? Why did you take Malos' side?
You really want to know? You only think you do. If you knew, it'd destroy you too.
I can guess. And I can tell you, it didn't lead me to the same conclusion as you. Laura, she's in there, isn't she?
With everything you've done, we can't forgive you. And if you're going to keep standing in our way in the future, keep trying to destroy the world, we will stop you. But right now...
Naive kid. This is the land of Mauritha. And it's a place of more wickedness than you can imagine.
You know it.
This land was destroyed long before all rest existed. Birthplace of the architect. That's what Malos said.
The architects...
Jin, I know full well there's no easy way to change your mind. But hear me out. Let's regroup and climb up the world tree. Call it a ceasefire until then, okay?
A united front? As you wish. It's not like I could take you on in this state, anyway.
Alright. So, where do we go from here? Well, I guess there's no point heading back, so I guess let's just press on. I guess so. Forward is the only way. Just have to head out over that fallen building. We may have him in with us, but he's not in best shape, and fewer fighters around than we're used to. We should exercise caution as we proceed. Fuck's sake. You're engaging Bridget right now. So you better live up to the extracting standards set by Morag. Make sure to use Bridget's capabilities to the fullest extent. What? Oh yeah, they equipped Bridget. Fantastic. Anyway, died to exclusively use Mithra. But yes, as you can tell, the land of Mauritha, given by the roads and the buildings and such, the land beneath the cloud sea.
This is where we were going.
This is rather reminiscent of a normal human world. Alright, here we go. Switchboard.
Calm your mind.
I do not have Electric Master. Although I might be able to do 2 of them. Engage blades. You. Element. Electric. Let's go down. Electric Avenue. Bottom, bottom. Electric Mastery. I need 2 levels, so that's exactly what I need. Yep. Easy clap. And now we can see. What a boon. I don't want to be in the map. Get me out of the map. Not class. Element.
I will do my best to prove my worth.
Ah, yes. Your eyes have been returned. Yes, I can see. What a boon. Time to take break. I think it might be. Much as I would like to find Lady Morag without a moment's delay, it is not wise to overexert ourselves. Rex, in particular, is the only driver we have right now, so it would be dangerous for Rex to tire herself out. I wouldn't say I'm worn out just yet, but you're probably right. Better safe than sorry. Good. You think this area seems safe enough? Yes. I don't sense any hostile presence. Then break time it is.
Can I have a word? I'm Bridget. But I hardly needed to introduce myself to you, did I? You must know practically all there is to know about me by now. The stuff in here, the old me, the me you knew. Is this journal the truth? I need to know if I can trust what I wrote in here.
If you knew, you think it would change anything?
Explain.
The Bridget I knew, well, you aren't her. It's like talking to a whole new Blade.
Makes sense. There's no going back to who I was. But I still need to know. I want to know what I did, what I really thought. And it seems wrong to just forget about the people who were important to me before. I need to remember them.
Jin, please tell. Really, Poppy is only just born. Doesn't know much. But even Poppy knows stories of old drivers very important. Very precious indeed. Memories of Master Pond very important. Poppy always thinks, must make many more Master Pond memories.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Very quiet.
It is.
Poppy think this world achieved very big technological advancement. Many buildings. Many people. Everybody probably very happy here. But
It doesn't matter how many fancy tricks they learn. Deep down, they're all the same. They thought they were making their lives better with all this stuff. But in the end, it destroyed them. No. It's just a ruin.
Poppy was made by technological advancement too. Will Poppy destroy the world as well?
That's my problem, too. If this world is Father's world, and Father made me to be as dangerous as any technology.
Poppy and Mithra are the same?
Yes. Kinda.
But if Poppy destroys the world, Master Pun might get destroyed too. Maybe Mithra should destroy Poppy.
Poppy? Tora created you. You could never do something like that. I know it.
But...
Hey, let's make a promise.
A promise?
Yes. That's right, Poppy. Promise that if you ever look like you're about to destroy the world, I will do what you asked of me. But, in return, can you promise me something?
What would you like from Poppy? Mithra is scared of destroying the world too?
Well, I'm doing my best to stop it coming to that. It's something else. It's...
Huh?
No, actually, nothing. I don't have a request right now. Can I think it over?
Of course. Then let's promise.
What's this?
Master Pun taught it to Poppy. He said it's not on promise ritual. Lift hand up in air, then whoop, together.
I see.
I think we're all rested enough. Let's move out. We're slowly but surely getting closer to that World Tree. Poppy just hopes Master Pun and others are heading for World Tree. Hoping is all we can do on that front. If we don't meet up with them on the way, I think we should wait a while to base the tree. That does seem best. What's the holdup? Are we leaving or not? I'm coming. Honestly, the nerve of this guy. It looks like the next stage of our journey will have to be through that opening. Yeah, let's get moving. You know, I do think I'm gonna call it a day here. I know it's a bit of a shorter day, but you know, I did 3 hours. I'm a little tired. So let's go find someone to raid, why don't we, yeah?
When did it get so late?
Don't worry. I'll protect you from this scary dark.
Thank you for stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Happy. Thank you for coming out and modding. I really do appreciate it. Ooh, let's go raid Pakamu. Yeah? Let's do slash or raid 1. Get your raid message on copy paste. Do slash raid, that's a question mark, slash raid Pakamoon. Alright. Thank you all for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Sorry, this is a bit of a shorter stream. I am just kind of tired today, but I'm glad to be able to do at least this much with you. So let me save the game real fast, so I don't forget about it. But yeah, thank you all for coming out, and yeah, be safe. I love you guys. Make sure to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.